Great Benin Empire. Part 2. The monarchy of Benin was hereditary, the eldest son was to become the new Oba. In order to validate the succession of the kingship, the eldest son had to bury his father and perform elaborate rituals. If the eldest son failed to complete these tasks, the eldest son might be disqualified from becoming king. After the son was installed as king, his mother, after having been invested with the title of Iyoba, was transferred to a palace just outside Benin City, in a place called Usilu. The mother held a considerable amount of power. She was, however, never allowed to meet her son, who was now a divine ruler again. In Benin, the Oba was seen as divine. The Oba's divinity and sacredness was the focal point of the kingship. The Oba was shrouded in mystery, he only left his palace on ceremonial occasions. It was previously punishable by death to assert that the Oba performed human acts, such as eating, sleeping, dyeing or washing. The Oba was also credited with having magical powers. Oba Iwuari, the first Golden Age Oba, is credited with turning Benin City into a city-state from a military fortress built by the Agisos, protected by moats and walls. It was from this bastion that he launched his military campaigns and began the expansion of the kingdom from the Edo-speaking heartlands. 13 years after Iwuari's death, tales of Benin's splendors lured many Portuguese traders to the city gates. At its height, Benin dominated trade along the entire coastline from the western Niger Delta, through Lagos to the Kingdom of Great Accra, modern-day Ghana. It was for this reason that this coastline was named the Bight of Benin. The present-day Republic of Benin, formerly Dahomey, decided to choose the name of this bight as the name of its country. Benin ruled over the tribes of the Niger Delta, including the Western Igbo, Ijaw, Itsekiri, Ika, Isoko, and Urhobo amongst others. It also held sway over the eastern Yoruba tribes of Ondo, Ekiti, Mahinu-Ugbo, and Ijebu. It also conquered what eventually became the city of Lagos hundreds of years before the British took over in 1851. The state developed an advanced artistic culture, especially in its famous artifacts of bronze, iron and ivory. These include bronze wall plaques and life-size bronze heads depicting the Obas and Iyoba of Benin. The most well-known artifact is based on Queen Idia, now best known as the Festac mask after its use in 1977 in the logo of the Nigeria financed and hosted Second Festival of Black and African Arts and Culture. The first European travelers to reach Benin were Portuguese explorers under João Afonso de Aveiro in about 1485. A strong mercantile relationship developed, with the Edo trading slaves and tropical products such as ivory, pepper and palm oil for European goods such as manillas and guns. In the early 16th century, the Oba sent an ambassador to Lisbon, and the King of Portugal sent Christian missionaries to Benin City. Some residents of Benin City could still speak a pidgin Portuguese in the late 19th century. The first English expedition to Benin was in 1553, and significant trading developed between England and Benin based on the export of ivory, palm oil, pepper, and later slaves. Visitors in the 16th and 19th centuries brought back to Europe tales of Great Benin, a fabulous city of noble buildings, ruled over by a powerful king. A fanciful engraving of the settlement was made by a Dutch illustrator from descriptions alone and was shown in Alfred Dapper's Nauwkeurige Beschrijving der Afrikaanse Toeristen, published in Amsterdam in 1668. The Oba did not take lightly any colonial aspirations. As soon as the Oba suspected Britain of larger colonial designs, it ceased communications with them until the British expedition in 1896-97, when troops of that country captured, burned, and looted Benin City as part of a punitive mission, which brought the kingdom's imperial era to an end.
This is the end of part 2, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the part 3 of this video. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button and please subscribe. Peace.